Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. See a couple of y'all in here already. Wake and Bake, what's going on, my guy? Keith, what's going on? Commander, what's going on, baby? We building, what's going on, my guy? James number 8, what's going on? What's going on? Give y'all some time to tune in case the notification didn't go out for some others. First things first, y'all already know. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed and productive Thursday. London, what's going on, baby? Nene, what's going on, baby? Chef, what's going on, my guy? Hopefully everybody is having a blessed and productive Thursday, though. Hopefully everybody, you know, having a smooth one all in all throughout the week. Was showing some of y'all some support this week. Well, the ones that I really could. I had to take that time off, y'all. I appreciate everybody that tuned in for Sunday night's conversation. I definitely had to at least take a couple days off just to get my thoughts, in order. And for most that read the post said it all. Some people tend to deal with things differently when it comes to relieving stress or anything else. Some people do things differently. Yep, but you missed me because you still in here. You missed me, bitch. Loved you, fucking love you. Serious, what's going on, baby? Wait, can we have a little laughter real quick, y'all? Hold on. How you say nobody missed me, but you was the first one in here to come troll? Get off of my whole nutsack. Please do that. For the rest of your days, please do that. Because you really making yourself look desperate. You definitely making yourself look stupid. And again, it goes to show you, little kids don't fucking sit at the grown folks' table. Miss T, what's going on, baby? It's amazing now one person got something to say, but you missed me that much, nigga, because you was here. You was fiend bagging. Come on, bro, get up out of here. At this time of the day, go get you some trim or something. Do that. Go trim your beard and mustache. Like, get up out of here. Like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Stink Bomb in here. Um, Sometimes you're gonna have to take them days to just recuperate and get yourself right. Like I said, people deal with things differently. Everything from death, anniversaries, you name it. Those who already know kind of the drill with me, y'all already know why I was going that route and why I took that. And it was much needed. Definitely much needed. You know, did it for good reasons because again, I've dealt with a lot of different deaths plus anniversaries over the course of a few months within the last couple years. There's a lot of things that I threw in the back, and I threw it in the back burner because that's how I shrugged things off. All right, this is minor. This is minor. I didn't take my time to really process things the way I was supposed to. And I'm kind of glad I did, because I'm not going to lie to you. There was certain things that I was already feeling, and there was certain roads I feel like I was about to go, and yeah, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth my time. It's not worth my energy, my space, my nothing. Cherry, what's going on, baby? And honestly, it felt good to do so. It felt good to get those couple days just to really reflect on a few things. You know, some who probably thought this was the reason why I did this little hiatus. Nah, it ain't have nothing to do with this again. Again, I deal with things personally. Certain things I don't reveal on this app because there's no need to reveal it. Those are my personal pains and my personal inflictions I gotta hit. And the ones that I do present, hey, y'all already know what it was and what it is. And it's good sometimes to take a step back and recuperate. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. My mind focused is still where it's at. Still gonna be bringing this work one way or another. Like I told y'all, I wasn't leaving nothing, but I did need those couple days to space out some things. For those who might have not been aware, unlike the troll that comes in here, unlike the troll that comes in here, right? I actually had a relationship that I just got out of a month ago. So yeah, that's a process that regards to what I didn't take back, take no time, he'll do nothing.
You speak English.
Yes.
Do me a sentence with the word aggravate.
Huh? Aggravate?
I need to make a sentence. I go to English classes. And I should make a sentence with the word aggravate. And I don't know what does it mean.
Oh, give me something. Aggravate is basically another word for anger. Somebody's aggravating me. Somebody's making me mad. Yeah.
Then make me a sentence.
I gotta make you a sentence.
Yes.
Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to help somebody out real quick. Hold on.
You aggravate because you met me?
No.
No. Then make a
But that was, but see, that's a good sentence right there. I was happy until I met this person.
No, I need aggravate.
Aggravate?
Yes, teacher gave 3 words.
Uh,
She gave what? Stress. I make a sentence. I said, life is so short. Why I should have a stress? It's my sentence.
Okay.
Then she make effective. I make a sentence that some medicine affected body of person.
Oh, you talking about medical terms? Okay.
Yes.
Aggravate.
And now the third word, I cannot do this.
Aggravate. I aggravated my injury because of an old injury. It got re-aggravated, or just aggravate.
You aggravate because you have injury?
Yeah.
Very good.
Mhm,
No, maybe we will do another one.
mhm,
I aggravate. I don't want that you will have injury.
mhm,
I aggravate because my
mhm.
girlfriend went away to another boy. Can be like this?
Oh, it's best not to aggravate me. There we go. A sentence. It's best not to aggravate me.
Oh, the best sentence. Because I will kill you without gun.
Yeah.
Yes?
Have a
Thank you
good
and
one.
God bless you.
All right, have a good one. My fault, y'all. Shout out to the plug again. Um, See, like I said, unlike that ass wiping troll that always comes in here, I actually had something that I was in, and now I'm not in. So I had to take my time and heal. You know how I healed the last time? I just came on here and gave work and content, something that this person don't know nothing about, work or content. So it's apparent that you're going to keep sucking on my balls until the day you die. So I'm just going to keep giving you reasons to keep sucking. Sorry to tell y'all that, but I don't play games with fools like you. It's obviously you missed me because you was the first one probably in here under a name. Get a life. That's what you need to do. I need you to take about 5 minutes off the internet, but I doubt you can even do that. So I don't really give a damn about you. What I give a damn about is the people. King Bear, what's going on? No, no, not that. She really said aggravate. She showed me the word of no serious. But see, this is the thing I be talking about. Um, you got to take that time to heal, get yourself right, and get yourself back in the mind state. Mm. It's needed because again, when you don't take the time or really step back and analyze everything you need to analyze, guess what? You, you're essentially letting everything that's been bottled up, and it's not even just relationship wise, just shit in general. You know, because again, outside of the internet, unlike this troll ass nigga, I got a life, a stressful life on top of that. But you wouldn't know nothing about stress outside of the internet, motherfucker. So that's about at least all you gonna get from me today. I'm gonna need you to come a little harder, or like I told you before, be a grown man or woman. Stop being a bitch. And when that fucking link is pinned, come talk to me like a whole grown up. Stop being a little kid. I can't associate with baby language. So I'm gonna need you to hold that. I want you to think about that every time you think to come in here. Whether that sub can't whether that sub shit is on or not. I'm gonna need you to think twice before you come in here. And I mean that. This was another reason why I kind of did take the days off. Because I actually thought about getting your IP address and really running down on your shit. That's where my anger was at. That's why I took the days off. Not so much as just you. I just know myself. And I know when to catch myself. So, yeah, that wasn't a threat neither. That was a whole bona fide promise, my guy. So you can keep being a little girl, but I'm gonna keep being a grown man. And anytime I do drop this link, like I told you, pop in and have the conversation. That's what we do over here. That little troll shit you do, corny. The words you say, corny. Now, back to my lovely people. Money, look, what's going on? I already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Um, when you just leave things and you don't either express them, you don't get them out one way or another, you're gonna catch yourself going down a road that you know for a fact ain't gonna be a good road. And it ain't gonna be a good road because you already know number one where your temper will land you. And two, why mess up something when you know you got people that's rooting for you? And to be honest, I stress this shit every day because it is true. And I had to follow my own little reason. Stress still the number one killer. You gotta try to eliminate as much stress as possible before you blow a gasket. And essentially that's what I had to do. The mental health and your physical health is the number one important things for you even remaining here. We know this. And no, I wasn't burnt out. Nope. Nope. Don't say I didn't have content. I did. Don't sit here and say I was running from anything on here. Definitely not. Definitely don't run from shit, period. But you do have to sit down at some point just to catch yourself, especially when you are under a lot of duress, period. So This could have been a long road back. This could have been anything. I could have just honestly left. But then I thought about it again, and I had to think about it again. If I didn't take that time off to process everything I need to process, oh yeah, I would have just went elsewhere and said I don't give a fuck. But then I'd have been going against my core principle because I give a fuck about the people. During that time frame, I should have just been falling back, chilling. No, what I was doing, giving work, doing what I've been doing, keeping my mind busy, my body busy, like I'm doing right now. Mind busy, body busy. Y'all already hear all the birds and everything else outside. See, unlike troll baby number 8,000, I actually outside. Wait, let me say it in your turn. I actually outside. You know, go outside. So this is where again we always gonna beg to differ. See, I actually deal with shit, and I know when to fall back and when not to fall back. Good luck stalking somebody you can't find. Good luck trying to stalk somebody you can't find. If this was a game of cops and robbers, I'm always the last one to get. I turned myself in. That's what I did today. I turned myself in. See, it's good. Again, it's good to just take your time, and properly heal the way you're supposed to. And that's what some people fail to do. Even down to the nut hugger that's always in here. You obviously don't know when the fuck to get off of the internet and when to just shut the fuck up. So we can always tell you just the type of person that's always gonna need attention. We gonna give you. We gonna give you all the attention we gonna give you for now on. We gonna make you a part of this motherfucking set. Actually, no, the fuck we not. I really just want to dump you on your neck. But then again, defeats the purpose. No energy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That sounded good on paper. That sounded good on paper, serious. No. No. Nah, I don't think y'all cared anyway. Stop playing. I didn't think y'all cared anyway. And then again, when you got real people that's real with you and you've been real with them, they always show you the real love. So yeah. Yeah. Like, you needed that time. Cause I wasn't even in no laughing mode. Even after Sunday, I wasn't in laughter mode at all. To some degree, I was, but I still had that anger and resentment on a few different things. So in that same token, if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be talking to you. Period. Like I said, I know myself. So yeah, sometimes you're gonna have to do that. Doesn't matter how long. Take that time necessary. Like I said, I meant what I said even just earlier. Had I not catch myself and I thought you was gonna come in here on some chat or some troll shit, I'd been popping up at you though. Sorry, just would have been doing that. Because again, it's not hard to do a lot of different things with a lot of you motherfuckers on here, but y'all motherfuckers ain't worth it. Well, just you in particular, you're not worth it. So if I feel I ever gotta really come out of pocket, this will be the last time I said anything. And just know I'll be waiting for you. Other than that, I'm back to business, like I said. And I'm gonna keep bringing this work. See, I want people to understand this too. You're gonna have people that are for you. Definitely gonna have people that are against you. You're gonna have people that don't know they really want to choose, and it's not even really about a side to choose. They just don't know how to be their own person to some degree. They don't. See, where I realized I was kind of going on the wrong path, and it wasn't even really a wrong path. It was about to be a destructive path. Cause yeah, that was about to be part of it. I was really about to fucking find out where you at, how far I gotta get to you, and see if you had the same matched energy. Since you always feel you got the energy to come in here and be on some bitch shit. But then I thought about it again. You ain't worth it. So if I feel I ever gotta come out of this, we won't even be talking no more. Just know something will be done. And if it so have happened, so be it. Take the blame for it. Because apparently some of y'all still don't get the message. It is good to get the fuck off sometimes and unplug. It's sad that your life don't have a plug of some sort of job, some sort of vision. I'm speaking to those who need to hear it. I ain't speaking to everybody else. Everybody else, y'all know, yeah, y'all cool. But for those who need to hear it, I would advise you to do the same shit. Because again, we can't say that, oh, we nobody missed you, but you was the first one hit. So it goes to show you you was just sitting in the shadows waiting, like you always do. But I would hope you enjoy the rest of your life though. That's all I could tell you. I would hope you enjoy the rest of your life. Because I think I already narrowed it down to two people. And honestly, you both a pussy. So y'all can take it for what it is. Because there's nothing gonna stop this from going where it's going. Bronze, what's going on, my guy? Tanya, what's going on, baby? See, because again, if I ever had to put that gun on clutch, believe your brain would be smoking like a vanilla Dutch. And I would not care less about you at all. Hey, you was just somebody that needed to go, right? That's what you were doing. Because you playing around with the wrong type of people. And at some point, you're gonna get what you're looking for. Some of y'all looking like y'all just waiting for an easy way out. Instead of trying to make an easy way for you to get some sort of pay. Get some sort of initiative in your life. It's crazy though. It's crazy how a couple days could actually make you feel better. And here I was thinking that this process was probably going to be longer than that. Because I've seen some people go through it for the long haul. And I've seen some people bounce back not even within a week's time. Oh no, I know. But they already know what it is. Because again, if I would have to waste my time and my energy or anything on that, just know we wouldn't be having this conversation, especially on this damn app. So I really need you to just get yourself together and again take about 5 days off. Get off the internet for about at least 5 days of your life. I guarantee you half of y'all wouldn't be able to really do it. And if you did, it'd be a shock to me. So again, where things are gonna differ between me and others is that I'm just going to tell it like it is, and I'm going to be real with it. And I think that couple days actually gave me a lot more patience, especially with you. Um, it did. It gave me a lot more patience. A lot more patience. Cause yeah, my patience was kind of wearing thin, but then again, know how to erase all of that. And there's some things that you're not gonna be able to erase, but in that same token, you'll be able to learn a lesson from. Who is? Give me 1 second, y'all. What's going on, up? I think it's starting to rain, y'all. Yes, it is. It's starting to rain. Oh, nice little drizzle, drizzle. Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. And again, well, sometimes you're gonna have to do that. Take that time, get yourself back right. Regroup. Cause see, I can tell you this: it ain't about running out of content. Definitely wasn't about certain things that the person at hand always want to talk about. Yet still gonna bring what's needed, regardless to how the people may feel. Sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry for being real. I'm not sorry for telling it like it is. I'm definitely not sorry for trying to wake up people to a stern realization that we should have been coming to already. No doubt, Miss T baby. Mo, what's going on, baby? See, a lot of times the biggest problems and even the smallest problems, even when they come together and it could be a serious problem for you, don't necessarily have to be. Again, just catch yourself when you need to, regroup and just think about what's important. See, like I said, I didn't leave because I ain't have no content or nothing. No, I left because I needed those days to properly focus, not just my thoughts, but also refocus my spirit because it wasn't feeling right. See, I could be real about mine when it comes to that. When your spirit don't feel right, your soul ain't gonna feel right. You gotta regroup. The one process that I figured would have been the biggest issue technically really wasn't. It was a part of it, nonetheless, not a big part of it. Penny, what's going on, my guy? And see, that's the thing though. In order to elevate, a lot of times, you gotta get out of them spots where you feel like you're sinking. I was sinking into my own personal feelings about things that really didn't have no control over. And once I came to that realization, though, basically had to refocus. I'm already at one step. Now I'm gonna go towards the other steps. Because again, a process of healing, no matter what you're going through, is still a process nonetheless. Those couple days, and I did still support some. Those couple days gave me some clarity. See, part of my anger was also coming from certain things that stemmed on here, and I didn't sit right with that neither. Only because, again, I threw certain things in the back because, in my opinion, still to this day now, it only showed me a clear vision on a few things that I already seen coming. And I could revisit all of that, but then for what? I feel there's no need to. Like I said, there's some things I just know how to handle. If it's something that I know for a fact I don't really have to take no strong attention to, furthest thing away from my mind. And if I feel I have to, and I'm gonna sit back and analyze and observe what I need to do. And what I needed to do was that. Just fall back for a little bit. You've been taking in a whole bunch, plus you've been giving a whole bunch. You basically moving like a fucking machine out here. At some point, you're gonna have to catch yourself. Try to rest. If not rest, fall back for a couple days. Get back in tune with what's what. But I didn't follow that process. At least not right away. BMF, you already know I don't have to lower nothing in here. What I need you to do is let me know if you got my damn tickets. Can you do that for me? Do you have my damn scratch off tickets, motherfucker? Nah, what's going on, my guy? Mary, what's going on, baby? See, again, I think that's the best thing to do. And that's for anybody. Forget if you're a content creator or not. Susanna, what's going on, baby? Like, forget if you're a content creator or not. Just in general, you're gonna have to take some time to heal off some shit. Like I said, I just went through a few anniversaries, not just family wise, but close friends wise. So between that, between the breakup, between the health scares that some people in my family had, yeah, I actually went through a whole lot and tossed everything in the back. Why? Because I feel that strong and genuine in the message that I'm bringing that I'm gonna keep doing whatever, regardless to what. Then I had to realize something. As much as I think I'm cyborg, shit ain't gonna work all the time. At some point, you gonna have a moment. At some point, you're gonna have to sit down and really think. And that's what I did. Caught myself. I caught myself because again, I see myself going down the road on all angles, and I definitely don't want to take no unnecessary anger, actions, or anything against the people that I actually love and been building. And even the people that know me personally just witnessed me go through some shit. There's no way you tell me a man is almost ripping concrete at gates. Yeah, it's serious when you think you about to knock over heavy ass vending machines. You to the point of throwing things that you know you wouldn't normally be throwing. Yeah, was that built up? And like I said, had I not took those days, who knows what would have happened. I feel good that I did it though. I know I missed some of y'all on the way in as far as while I was gone, but like I said, catching those replays. No doubt, Susanna, I already hear you, baby. I think that's a prime example of, again, not just growth and subtlety, but just knowing what's more valuable and what's more important. Like I said, your mental health and your physical health will always be the main ones. Your spiritual peace on top of that. Because I can have a calm spirit, you know, let me rephrase that. I can have a calm mind, but my spirit can still be angry. And that's where I was at. And for those that wanted to know why I said I hate being calm and pissed off at the same time, that's why. There's a reason why. Because again, I got a calm mind most. Spirit wasn't there though. The spirit wasn't there because again, there was a lot of people who were missing during this good portion in this new chapter of life. So yeah, I had to dig down deep. I had to dig down deep. I had to sit down and talk with everybody that I'm holding that torch for. I had to do a whole lot because if I wouldn't have did it, we wouldn't be talking today. See, unlike some people, there's a lot of hurt and pain behind the story, behind the man. Mostly, I got a portion of it, and just a small portion alone says enough for somebody to take themselves from absolutely nothing and absolutely make something of themselves. It speaks volumes because some people don't even have the goal, the ambition, or the willpower to go do something and make themselves great, or at least put themselves somewhere where they need to be at in a comfortable space. See, it wouldn't matter if you was in first place or last place, as long as your ass is in the race. That is the most important thing. Fucking concrete. Yeah, sidewalk almost broke my leg just now. My bad, y'all. But again, as long as you're in the race and as long as you're doing something that's not just again beneficial for you, but the people around you, keep that spirit high. Again, the mind was calm, cool, collective. The spirit wasn't. And both of them clashed. I felt, yeah, I had to do that. To take the time and effort out of your personal life to try to give people here a portion of your life, but also just something for people to think about clearly. It takes a lot. Shamika, what's going on, baby? It takes a lot because there ain't too many people willing to really be themselves and express themselves and just come real with the people. Again, I came with a notion of not just bringing a conversation, but hopefully bringing some sort of change or something to where everybody will start getting back on board and thinking as a collective to get back to at least some sort of high ground where we need to be at. There's some things people don't want to talk about. You can understand that. There's some things that people are going to definitely gravitate and jump to. And there are going to be things that, regardless to how we may look at it, or regardless to how we may feel about it, you're going to eventually have to have a talk about it and get something fixed. And again, it is essentially about just bringing awareness on all scales. See, I might delve in social politics and everything else, but in the same token, those social politics is what keeps society going. Um, because there are people who are just going to be against certain things, and if those certain things are creating the chaos that we see now, why not try to at least put our foot forward to try to stop something? Like I said, I'm an advocate and a firm believer that, again, kids deserve a balance. Kids coming from the good background, they deserve a chance. Just like the kids that's not coming from a background good should have a chance. Because we have seen some success stories happen. People coming from absolutely nothing from the gutter literally could have been on the path of street life, the gang life, all of that. And they avoided all of that. Why? Because it's not so much that they still had certain people that looked out for them or actually, wanted to see them do good. They had that notion in their mind to not fall down that path they damn self because they already see where it was going and how it can end up. Now you good, Mo? Yeah, he good. He in the crib. I had to come out for a minute, but he in the crib chilling. Then tuck him out for his little walk or whatever. He good. That boy always be up early for the walk. So, but again, we need to see that. It's a lot of different things you want to see. And again, I don't care if you're religious, atheist, whatever. At some point, there's a lot of different things that, again, we gonna have to come together on. Too much damn separation. Too much separation. I don't like this person because of this, so I'm not going to try to come together with them to do something that I know should be right for the community. Again, you got people who are on the battlefields one way or another. Whether it's really giving inspirational talks, they actually out on the field doing things, trying to get things done. And those are the small handful of people, again, who's not so much as not getting recognition, but again, they doing what they do because they believe in something. They believe in the value of change. And in order to elevate again in life, you're gonna have to make certain changes. You're gonna have to make certain compromises. But in the same token, you still got to be you. The world is already covered with enough drama. It doesn't make it any better again that there's some dramas and there's some traumas that could be avoided if we stand up together. Still believe that. I believe at some point the righteous ones are definitely going to be on board. They going to make a push like the push is supposed to be made. And they're going to have some opposition because some people are not willing to see change. See, when you fear change, you fear growth and elevation. When you fear those two things, and you really just sticking yourself at the bottom of the barrel, you know. I hear you on that, Mo. And you know what's sad? Some people already kind of already are hip to what's what. But again, there's some people that just don't want to see that change. They don't want to see a positive growth. They don't want to try to see the odds stacking our favor. You know, and that's the sad part about it. Again, when we're long gone, them generations behind us are going to be doing something that they're supposed to be doing, keeping everything at bay. So why not try to teach them or try to give them, again, something to live by, something to go by? One second. And see, and that's the sad part about it too. Sis, you know you right on that. You know, but I would always say too, you're gonna have those who they're gonna resonate with what you're saying. Oh, hey, let me not say what I'm gonna say. My bad, y'all. Almost caught an evil moment. Man, bro, shit. You got those who will snake you one way or another. You got those that really ain't for you, and they'll show you at some point, even if it ain't right away. Again, you know, we have come into this stage now where it's like nobody gives a fuck no more. Again, they should have something to live by, go by, and we honestly need to do what's necessary. There's some people again who are draining, but you got those who are really adamant on learning, whether they can learn fast or not. The ones that are still willing to learn and still willing to make some sort of improvement, then those are the ones you got to keep an eye out for because you know they are going to come to the forefronts when needed. Yeah, I already know, man. Mary, they get on my damn nerve, man. These damn bikes tilting me. And then you almost ran into traffic, like fool. Like slow down the bike. See, even now things like this, the simplest thing like that, you know, do what you got to do. You know, try to keep yourself the most preserved, not just the most reserved. You know, and also make sure you don't do nothing that's crazy or absurd. Not supposed to. If anything, come together for better ideas, better conclusions. You know, and this is my thing. I don't do certain things because I feel I need to or because I want to. I do it because it's right. Whether the people hit the panel every day or not, don't matter. It's always good again to hit different people bringing different solutions and ideas that could at least be helpful one way or another. That's where we again start having this division. I don't have to like you or even tolerate you. But if I know there's something we all could be doing together that's going to be beneficial for everybody, then I'm all for it. I would tell you, even if you don't know what your goals are in life, you got to figure out something at some point. Because again, we got to give that damn chance back to those people who need it, those who actually want to learn and be a part of something. You can't waste your time and energy on people that's not willing to learn or just not trying to hear shit you talk about. And that's the saddest part about it all. Can't do it. Look like it's about to rain again. Hope it don't. Yeah, I hope it don't rain on me again. I don't need it. My bad. But can't waste energy on worthless people. And I would call them worthless because again, if you don't see anything outside of just negativity, it's worthless. You're worthless being only because again, you're not trying to take that precious energy and learn and do something. And no, I'm not throwing shade. I'm not throwing judgment. I'm not throwing none of that. I'm just telling it like it is from a logical standpoint, outside looking in. It would be worthless a lot of times to try to help certain ones, but then you got those who again are willing to learn. But when they're around the wrong type of influences and shit, this is what you get. What's going on, my guy? Chilling? Yeah, man. You already. When you got those prime example who might mess up something good because they got yes men behind them, that's something you got to get rid of. Something you got to get rid of. Always remember that. Those yes men, those yes women, those are the ones that will eventually have you on the downfall. And a hard one on top of that that you don't need. I would advise some of you young men and women out there, get far away from the yes men as possible. And I would also tell some people again, don't burn no good friendships or anything along those lines just because you might feel salty about something. Or you might feel the type of way and the only thing you gotta do is really sit down and communicate. I've seen a lot of people fall out just because of miscommunication. And I've seen a lot of people lose friendships because of snake behavior. And it's not even necessarily being from them. Just having the wrong people around at the wrong time. Like I said, having instigators, fake well wishers, etc., etc. Riders, what's going on, baby? It's again, you're gonna have some people that they love what's going on. They love the fact of change. Even now, like I said, you got some youth who are pushing that fight like how some of the adults and even the elders are still pushing change. Speaker, what's going on, my guy? I already know if y'all just tuned to hit the like button. If y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I'm back to business. I'm gonna keep bringing the talk, whether it sound the same or not. I'm gonna keep bringing some real facts, whether you want to hear it or not. And I ain't gonna stop on that. Sorry to tell you that. See, I would say that is trying to get things in order as far as the schools and stuff is concerned. People like Word who are bringing something different to the table. It's people like me and everybody that's here that's bringing something different one way or another. And in the same token, we know how to bring a conversation when it's needed. We got to bring it when it's real. And if it's something I feel like I got to speak on, whether it's something social or something that's in the news, don't matter. Because we still going to have a reaction on something. There's some things that don't need reaction, but there are a lot of other things that definitely do. So it's like I was saying before, at what point do we get out of the madness and start trying to create and start really trying to create for those who are going to be here when we long gone? There's a lot of us that bring different content. We bring something because the people like it. And even when the trolls don't like it, even when the hoes don't like it, it don't matter because it don't hit nothing like it. You want to know why? Because we bringing real shit. I don't give a damn if it sound like I had the same conversation 4 days in a row. My spirit ain't gonna change. My views and opinions on it ain't gonna change neither. It's just real raps right now. There are some people again who are scared to have these conversations because they feel, this is something that could be triggering. This could be something that the people ain't gonna get down with. But I beg to differ. Danielle, what's going on, baby? Again, it takes a lot to not just get up out your bed, but it takes a lot for you to get up and deal with the day to days of what's going on in your community and even on your little social media community too. See, prime example with me, I'm gonna speak regardless to who listens, who don't listen. I'm gonna be adamant about my messages because we know it's needed. You could try to deny and do whatever, but guess what? There's certain problems that when it's all said and done, come back around that sun, still gonna be there. Some of it can be at least suppressed good enough. But what mindset are we gonna be in when it happens? And that's why I feel that every time I bring this type of message to the community, it's received well. I know for a fact it's definitely received well. Because if it wasn't being received, wouldn't be nobody here at all. See, I go by that notion that when you are being 100% real with yourself and you being in tune with your spirit, you're gonna be real with people. And again, we gotta come to a realization and a good point that we shouldn't be last on anybody's totem pole. Because if you want to be technical, the United States, they did a world poll on stuff, right? And we still at the bottom of the damn ranks as far as education is concerned. Why? I don't know. And well, I kind of know some of the reasons. But then again, there's a multitude of reasons why we are at the bottom of that damn list. Again, your kids should want to have some sort of knowledge and education in their brain. Not just how to maneuver around the world, but just to maneuver in anything that they do in life. How y'all doing? All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Again, you got to come to that conclusion. Being the best you and bringing the best things you can speaks in volumes. Cherry, a bunch of older folks in my building. I'm not even in their conversation. I done heard some worse shit come out of people's mouths, and I honestly don't be giving a fuck. I like zoning out sometimes. It works. Like, this way is not no, whoa, he was here with. No, I wasn't. I was here, but I wasn't here. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But again, what kind of legacy are we going to be leaving behind for those who's supposed to be coming behind us? What are we supposed to be leaving them? And again, I'm going to bring that back up. There's no way you can tell me us as a whole entity, right, is at the bottom of the educational totem pole. It's time to start wisening up and just strengthening the borders that are needed. Juice, what's going on, baby? Hey, Cherry, I know. You know how the old folks be doing, so that's just usually how it is. And I'm not gonna lie to you. At some point, the chosen ones are gonna definitely make them pushes forward, and they gonna make it work to their advancement because again, they see what's needed. Gotta be the change. Period. I believe once you become an adult, you are technically supposed to make your decisions in life and stand on them. But when you're young, there's just some decisions that you should not be making on your own anyway. And honestly, you need to take a step back. That's part of it, speaker. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's part of it. Another part of it is again, the parents nowadays are not worrying if their kids go to school or if they learn anything. I could be sending my kid to school, and even if my kid go to school, there ain't a guarantee that he learning something unless I see some sort of writing, some sort of notes, something. Word, what's going on, my guy? And in order for that to happen, getting more engaged, you're gonna have to take necessary steps. Now, for those who got kids that are grown, hey, congratulations, you did what you had to do. Even if you had to go through the testaments of time to do what was necessary, hey, you did something, and it worked out. Hustle, what's going on, my guy? Hope all well with you and the family, bro. Again, you're gonna have to take a process of elimination. Again, what's more important, you know? Because again, we know we're gonna have those that they ain't gonna be for that. They don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to be a part of nothing, and that's cool. We ain't talking about them. We talking about the ones who really don't know left from right, and if they really want to be a part of something or not. Because somebody that's adamant on not being a part of anything, they're gonna show it. They're gonna definitely do it. You're gonna go against the grain. Then you're gonna have those who ain't going against the grain. They really want to see something good, and they're gonna do what's necessary. And that's the thing. At the bottom of the educational totem pole, and it's a lot of different reasons why. A lot of different reasons. Again, some parents are not taking their time to really make sure that they teach their kids everything that is needed to be taught, or at least try to teach them the most important and valuable things that need to be taught, even down to social skills and everything else. So yeah, we at the bottom. A lot of it is social media, Hollywood, BS, so on and so forth. So people ain't learning nothing outside of what they learn. BS. Some of it is because we know for a fact there are people who have educational problems that is not their fault. Some people can't read. Some people are dyslexic. Some people have speech impediments. Some have some might have brain issues. So there's different factors to why I think we at the bottom. And we can at least try to get some way back up climbing. If again, it's an effort. And I think we also at the bottom because of look at all the stuff that's still being taught that we probably was taught. You know, when we know damn well there are new and improved information and things that have been exposed and been presented to the world already. So again, when people are not getting the right type of motivation and education, this is where we get. Motivation is key to education to some because if somebody want to learn something, you got to give them the incentive to want to learn. This person want to learn about cars. Guess what? At some point, they want to open their mouth. Yo, how you able to do this? Yo, how you fix this? Oh snap! That's what's up. That's what's up, Juice. Up, see, look, now you good now. You ain't gotta worry about too much now. That's a whole fact, Jerry. That part right there, you took the words out of my mouth. But we done said this in so many different ways that at some point the people should resonate to what's being said. It don't just take parents to raise kids. It take everybody to raise them because guess what? If the parents ain't around, you would be technically some sort of a guardian, or you would try to make sure that that person ain't going through it because you wouldn't want yours going through it. But again, when you got people that don't care about anything but self, that's another problem you're gonna have. Again, essentially, we got to be the backbone and the force on this. And I think we still got time to make it work. Honestly, that's only if we decide to make it right, and we decide to sit down at these tables and have these conversations and build. Because it should never always be that way of thinking. Oh, they ain't my kids, they ain't my family, so I don't care. No, as a village and a community that we once was, we cared about everybody, even down to the elderly folks, even to those who had mental health issues. We gave a fuck. And nowadays, we don't give two shits. We could be sitting at, we could sit here and look at somebody that we know for a fact got some sort of mental health crisis going on, and we'll laugh at it, or we'll just record it for fun. We won't try to see if that person actually needs help. And then there's some people again who are faking the funk. If you got people that are lying about deaths in the family and everything else, there's no links to what they will do or lie about. You got people right now claiming they got mental health issues. They got this, they got that, and they ain't never been diagnosed with shit. You got people who are saying that they had deaths around them left and right as far as family and everything else is concerned, and have been lying all around the board. Got people lying about having cancer and all sorts of sicknesses that actually cause death. And yet and still, you will sit there and play with that shit. But I believe those type of karmas, like I told y'all before, they come back. And they come back in succession. And they come back in the hardest ways possible. I believe that. I definitely believe that because again, if you have that much goal and that much courage to even go along those lines and lie about something, what like what is it that you won't do? I'm gonna say this. In order to get some sort of consciousness back, some of y'all just gotta stop lying. And not just stop lying, but stop lying about having certain issues or having certain health crises or even death issues around you if that's not the case. And some of y'all are doing that again because you feel that's a way for you to have an easy come up. Prime example, I've seen some people actually put up things even on their title and say, yeah, this is what it's needed for. And they actually showed receipts that this is what it's going for. Prime example, if I said, listen, y'all, I'm kind of short, my insurance is off, I got to get something removed, or I got to get something taken out. It's not hard for me to open my mouth and say, yo, I might need this help, y'all. And be real with the people. All right, come on. I'm not gonna lie and say I got cancer. Anything you give or anything you donate is going towards this, and then it's not going towards nothing but your own personal BS. And some people don't have that fear of consequences because never had a conscience to begin with. Because you would have to be that sick of an individual to even take it to that extent anyway. I would say for some, just be wary of who you donating to. And if something don't sit right, don't think about it. See again, I'm gonna say this. If I know prime example, I need dental work done. I got half the money since my insurance is off, right? Just using this as an example. Or a hypothetical, you can call it. You don't think I would be real and say, yo, listen, y'all, I'm kind of messed up right now. I got to get something done. If possible, whatever donations, yada yada. I would go just like that. But some people will lie, like literally lie, just to get something. The saddest part about it is that those lies they congregate, and at some point you're gonna have to keep up the lies. You're gonna have to keep that story up as far as your lie is concerned, because one lie is gonna lead to another, is gonna lead to another. Trying to start bringing back that consciousness again to where the people are not doing even things like that as far as scamming. Scamming has always been something as far as the community concerned that it's a problem and it will remain a problem because you got people that don't give a fuck. It's all about the simple come up in life. I'm too lazy or I'm too shitting and stubborn to get my ass up and go apply myself, but I could go yank from the sympathy of the people. Rich, what's going on, my guy? Been a minute, man. Hope all is well with you. Exactly, Mary. And that's the whole truth right there. Because again, you lying about cancer at some point, if you don't get it, somebody in your family gonna get it. And that shit is gonna hurt. You lying about having other illnesses that we know cause death. At some point, it runs or it will run a curse around your family tree, whether you believe that or not. Because essentially what you're saying is that you're wishing harm and death, especially if that person is either still alive, number one. Because again, that is just number one. You're fucked up if you're gonna lie about shit about people, and especially if these people are still alive. That would be like me lying to y'all this whole time, right? That would be like me lying to y'all saying that my parents are dead, but in the same token, I'm looking at my mom's dad right now, right? Y'all would be upset to come to find out this motherfucker was lying the whole time. We not gonna play games like that. I don't play games. I'll give you a piece of my life. That's because that's truthful parts of my life. I wish I could hold and hug my parents, at least one of them, right now. That's what I needed more than anything. And that's why I took my days off. I had to get back right. And I definitely appreciate you, Sirius, for dropping all those links, baby. Working hard as always, baby. Again, there's some things that you just should never hope for that alive about. And you about to do a wheelie somewhere and flip your bike. I smell it coming. My bad, y'all. Um, but in the same token, again, why lie about certain things? Just be real. You might have problems with reading or doing certain things. Don't sit there and be quiet about it or even lie about it. Be real about it. See, there's a stigma right now that if you asking for any type of help, it makes you less than, or the people start poking fun at. This is a problem too in society. Too much poking fun and trying to look down at somebody. If I know somebody got less than me, I'm not gonna laugh at them or even poke fun at them. If anything, I try to find a way for them to get inspired to get out of that damn circumference. Period. That's the question that should be asked. But half of these people ain't gonna tell the truth anyway. Even if God told them himself to tell the truth, they ain't gonna tell it. They ain't gonna tell it because again, that messes up they quote unquote hustle. And that's sad that everybody is thinking scamming is always gonna be the hustle. That's gonna be the easy come up. What happens when the world gets hip to certain shit now? We already hip to certain things. What happens when we get hip to everything you think that you're gonna try to do? And nobody fucking listens to that shit. Now you have to sit there and think, damn, this ain't gonna work. Now I gotta really act like make myself doing something right. There's some people again that they ain't gonna do that. They not gonna do that because again, it's a pride thing. I don't want the people to look at me less than or like I don't know. Like stop trying to do things that you know for a fact. Like I said, some of y'all just need to stay in your zones, play your positions in life. Don't sit at a table with millionaires if you ain't even got $500 or even $1,000. Don't even sit nowhere if you know you ain't gonna be nowhere in that circumference. Oh, speaker, I know that part. But guess what? To everybody else, that's a hustle. That's the come up. They don't look at it as a crime, but again, it's still a crime. And especially if you got people that donate well more than what they supposed to be donating to a cause, and then it's not even going to where it's supposed to be going. So again, we got to get back to a notion of self-instillment. Forget just raising awareness. Start showing a little bit better. It's time for everybody to really come to that conclusion. And see, the sad thing about a scam, even on here, is that again, not that it gets exposed. It's not so much that it gets exposed, but it leaves a foul taste in your mouth, and it leaves a foul taste in the people's mouths. Period. Because again, you pinned and yanked on the emotions of people, and you didn't necessarily even have to do it. You could have just been real with yourself. Time to bring that back, though. Strong sense of urgency, and it's just time to start getting some of these damn things that are messing up our communities out of the community. Get that out the element. Your form of hustling, prime example, shouldn't be sitting on street corners or doing anything of these sorts, taking penitentiary chances. Your form of hustling should be finding you some sort of legit way to build not just yourself, but build the right people that's around you up. And if you be around the right people who are going to be uplifting, guess what? You're going to always, and I repeat, going to always see yourself steadily climbing. Because you're going to have those who, again, even if they feel you down, they're going to help you get back up. They're going to be those who do things out the kindness of their heart because that's just what they do. And again, it's about just a humble standpoint. When there's times you might be asked out, hey, open your mouth and say something. You'll see who's real, and you see who's not. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot of different things that I feel. If we really start punching back at it, we can get back to a sense of reality where we was at before, when people actually cared. You know, I feel no older folks should get scammed, just like no young folks should get scammed. The scam shit, period, should just come to a stop because, again, at some point, the scammer ends up getting scammed. I do remember that part. There's scammers right now that are kicking themselves because they thought they was lit and they got scammed in damn self. Again, taking a sense of pride, doing something that you know is beneficial. Come on, say no, coming for them sneakers, son. Matter of fact, you want me to ask for my sneakers back? You know I wouldn't trip. Oh shoot! See again, it's all about going on. It's all about again. Building yourself up. I knew people who could have went the street hustling, but they found something that worked for them, even if it was from home, and they made it work. Like I said, the simplest things. You got people who was doing hair, doing salon stuff, and now they got their own salons. Got people who was doing merchandise and clothing and stuff like that. Went from basically nothing to making a name for themselves. There's ways for you to climb up that ladder without having to A, compromise your soul or your morals, and B, not have to compromise those of the people. See, the people don't want to hear that. Because again, if it ain't some sort of drama involved, it don't sell, right? And again, you have some who still have that spirit of how the old hustlers used to have it, right? They try to at least show a better example. Now I watched a movie, and at one point in the movie, uh, the gang member came on the bus and basically gave them kids a scared straight lesson. And that scared straight lesson is don't try to fake like you're a part of something, or don't try to do something because you feel you want to be a part of something, because that same thing will get you killed to a degree. You want to be a part of the wrong things, you want to hang out with the wrong people, you want to be influenced by the wrong people. At some point they're going to be your downfall, and you can't blame nobody but yourself, because again, you have the time and the opportunity to decide what's best for you, who's best for you. You got real people who, again, you got people who is doing, yeah, you need your hair cut, come to the crib. You got people that was doing that, doing things like cutting hair from the crib. Shoot, you got people that was doing stuff like dinners. I'm selling dinners. I'm doing this. I'm doing that, just to get their own little spot so they can still create and do whatever. There's ways, again, and there's methods to madness and gladness. Methods of madness and gladness, at least on that, in my opinion. As much as shit might seem, it might drive you mad, it'll bring you to gladness. You keep on hustling, you keep on pushing the right way. At some point, you start building something for yourself. Again, you are supposed to be the creator of your own destiny when it comes to how you move in life, what you build in life, what you touch in life, and what you create and grow. You ain't doing that. You're essentially just saying you here for nothing. You giving up. And nobody should ever have to give up in life. And nobody should also have to worry about being scammed out of money, especially hard earned money. And I would say this is a general message for those who still are on the lines, even on here, doing that shit. At some point, your scam does get exposed, and it does get the fuck up out of here. You know, we got to start pushing back out the things that are fucking us up. Like I said, and no, this ain't for no kids, so I know how to edit this. I might have cursed a little bit much today, but nonetheless, a message still got out. I'm back, and I'm back to business. So this is what you're gonna get from me. Wasn't gonna hold y'all all afternoon neither. Like I said, I know some of y'all was definitely missing. And again, I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. Um, at some point, like I said, the right people will wake up and start pushing back on more than a few things, and we need it. And again, I'm back to business, so my time of healing and my time of processing and my time of everything that I was recently going through is completely in back of me right now. I'm gonna have to revisit certain spots only because I know for a fact I gotta keep the notion going that the torches I'm carrying, I'm not trying to let them go out for nothing. And I mean that. So Those who've been here, y'all already know what it is. I don't plan on going nowhere. And if I do, you'll know where I'm going. You'll know exactly what I'm still bringing. Still the same old me and the same old stuff we need to hear right now. I hear you, speaker. Yeah, I know sometimes these notifications don't go out, but hey, it is what it is. Still gonna push out what I need to push out. Like I said, those who've been ghost watching that really rock with your boy, you already know what it is. And some of y'all know I'm gonna see y'all later on outside anyway. Smell about three of y'all coming around at some point. I smell it, taste it in the air. But again, the most thing to take out of everything today is sometimes when needed, just take that time. Get yourself right, get your spirit back in tune. Then once you right, get back at it. But I do feel again at some point we will end up making greater progresses and greater changes because at some point it's needed. I believe in every generation there's been something that looked like it was going to bring humanity to the brink of downfall, and we found a way to at least collect ourselves and get back to what's needed. And some things are going to get bleak before they get better, which is a sad part about it. Because in that same part, we still might end up losing some very useful and resourceful people. But I feel there are things that we are going to have to change for the better. Everything, even down to the gun violence, at some point is going to have to at least be suppressed. I could be definitely bringing an open conversation in there. Like I said, I'm back to business, motherfuckers. I'm back. I'm back, and I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. And don't worry. You'll know the next time if I have to take a break, it just know it ain't got nothing to do with YouTube. Like the last two times I did something, it didn't have nothing to do with YouTube. It got something to do with actual life. Oh, and for the troll that came in here earlier, I'm still gonna need you to get your life. Or, as a matter of fact, you got a couple hours, and I really mean you got a couple hours. Because the one thing we ain't gonna be doing is nut hugging all day. And honestly, we know for a fact, oh, you missed me, motherfucker. Because if you didn't miss me, you wouldn't have came here in the first place, baby. See, I know who really been here. I know who really got my best interest at heart. This is why I keep doing what I'm doing. And I'm gonna need that troll and that nut hugger again to find the same thing in your life that's actually gonna bring you some sort of peace and closure in your life. Because obviously you heard about something, but I ain't had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry if you thought I had something to do with it, but I didn't. But I'm gonna need you to get your life. And I'm gonna need you to actually do something and be a part of something, or just get the fuck up out of here. Hey, it's just how it's gonna be. Before I have to use the ox and leave you in the box like you caught chicken pox with all them dots. I'm gonna need you to either hit this panel lock or fall back forever. Them speed knots ain't gonna be good for you. Wait a minute, who had a new baby up in here? Congratulations, baby. I gotta catch up with everybody. Who had a baby, baby? Oh, I forgot. Juice, my fault. Congratulations, baby. And congratulations to everybody who just had new additions to the family and everybody. Yeah, yeah. Just gonna keep spirited like I've been doing. And not only is my mind right, but my soul is right. I took that time necessary to process the things I should have processed even over the summer. And I didn't do it because, again, I was going too hard. And I'm still going to be going harder than ever. So it is a blessing, as always, to, talk with y'all. And it's always a blessing for y'all to be here. And just know I'm back. And I ain't going nowhere, motherfuckers. Not going nowhere, motherfuckers. But it's always love and respect and unity when everybody is in here. And I'm gonna continue to keep it that way. So for those who ain't following me on Twitch, I'm gonna be nice today. I think I'm gonna bring something around 5 o'clock today, give or take. Maybe 6 o'clock. Maybe 6 o'clock. Shit, I'm off to Saturday, so again, I'm gonna bring what's necessary tonight. I'm definitely gonna try to drop a little open panel discussion. Anybody want to chime in? Y'all already know what it is. Don't matter. Let me go get myself prepared, lunch wise and whatever wise, and I'll be back on Twitch definitely. And I'll definitely set a reminder for this little open discussion. So y'all definitely tune in. We back. We ain't going nowhere. Y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, I'm gonna definitely be back on that Twitch. And for those who already been there, if we have a little slight delay, y'all already know to just come right back. I'm gonna have to restart something. It's a process with that too. And if you ain't following me on Rumble, please make sure you do. I'm probably gonna try to do some things and bring that to there too. So yeah, like I said, definitely some more good talks along the way, and we're gonna continue to grow. No hot girl summer pants for you, son. Oh man, it was definitely a great conversation as always, and y'all enjoy y'all rest of your Thursday mornings, afternoons, evenings. And I forgot happy Friday to you future babies. I ain't forget about y'all, baby. We'll definitely be back later on. Y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.